Hey world, it's Tobo. It is the 1st of December of 2013 and welcome back to the party. I had a very strange issue in that I'm about to go live and I turn on my microphone to start the countdown and suddenly OBS tells me there's no microphone. So, I was weird. So I went into settings, and my microphone, like this little guy, my mic, he's awesome and adorable. He just wasn't showing up. He just wasn't there. So I had to reset the stream a couple of times and try to work out audio, and it was weird, but I got it. I did it. It happened. We're back. You can hear me. Everything's fine. I'm gonna do a show with water. So, today, I get to cast Pi. I wanted to cast Pi for a while now, but he doesn't stream. So I've always found other things to cast instead of casting Pi because, well, it's hard to cast someone who doesn't stream. But I keep seeing his name and wanting to cast him, but I can't, because replays aren't a thing yet, I can't just get games with him and see how he plays Spy. So, we still can't see how he plays Spy very well. But at least I get to cast games with him in it. We've got Drawnonward here, doing the whole SpyOnly shenaniganry for us. And we're going to have Pi on the sniper. So that's how the show is going to go. It's going to be a little bit shorter than usual because we've only got about 40 minutes of Spy gameplay with Drawnonward. It should be about that anyways, and let's actually get ourselves into things. Starting things out on Courtyard 2. All missions available. Going for the Purloin really fast, so yeah, Pi noticing that the guest list wasn't there somehow. And since Green Dress was the only person to take a drink, just shoot the Green Dress. Just do that. That's a winning strategy. If you just shoot the person who did a mission that you saw happen. Yes, this gets the Tomoishi seal of approval. Good strategy. So, let's get into the next game here. Let's try that again. Win for Pi. Alright. So, starting things out, once again, Drawnonward starting things out as a spy. Using a quick 180 in the time of chaos to get a solid flirt off the top. So, 2 more of those, and he's going to be able to get that done. No green test on that particular one. But, hello! Okay. Well, is this just how Pi plays? I don't think so. This is, I wonder what he thinks he saw. I do have to wonder. So, yeah, there's not really There's not really a whole lot to say about that one. It just kind of happened. So yeah, let's do the next one. Once again, Drawnonward as the spy, Pi as the sniper, as it will be throughout the entire show, pretty much. Let's see how this goes. Drawnonward, really playing it cool, taking it easy to start things off. Doesn't want to get too rash. He knows Pi is shot really, really fast the first 2 games. So, probably doesn't want to be too suspicious early on. It does look like he's trying to twitch over to get in range for the bug. If he can find one more twitch, he should be able to get there. Goes for the flirt instead. Now he does get the twitch. There's the bug. The ambassador's a jerk. Are we going to get shot for that? No, I don't think we are. Actually does go for the briefcase, interestingly enough. So that's a interesting little save there. Decides just to put it down when the ambassador moves instead of trying to give chase. He steps back in. Actually, that was a fantastic excuse for a reflirt. That was actually very well played there. I really like that. Made me happy. So, a minute and 45 left to play and no missions done as of yet. Drawnonward needs this purloin and he does go for it. Managing to hit the green on that. Oh, really? Really, double agent? Okay. So the green purloin still going on. Taking a fake banana bread here to try to alleviate some suspicion. But with a minute and 30 left to play, he's running low on time with only the purloin done. 2 flirts, yes, but still, Drawnonward is really, really strapped for time here. Are you returning the guest list? Is he going to return the guest list? Okay, he doesn't return the guest list. That would have scared the bejeebus out of me. Oh! Someone died. Cool. Drawnonward picks up another game. I'm not really sure what happened there. I'm really not. But, from what I've been able to see so far, again, I haven't really been able to see much of Pi, because, again, he doesn't stream. And I haven't really watched many streams with him in it. But from what I've seen so far, he seems to be fairly quick on the trigger finger. Which is not necessarily the best against Drawnonward, because Drawn plays things really slowly, really methodical. I keep getting distracted by my face in the corner down here, so like that's where my face is. If I ever want to see what screen I'm on, I can just look there, and that's where my face is. Or if it's on the game screen, that's where the game screen is. But this is where I see what you guys are seeing. And whenever I'm on my face cam, I keep getting distracted and want to look at myself talking. But whenever I watch the videos back, it looks silly because I'm not talking here, I'm talking here. Right, Tobo? Yeah, exactly. So, that's an issue. Something I have to work on. Let's find the next game here. There it is. Oh, nope. What happened? Let me actually find the next game here for reals. Where is it? Come on. Come on. There it is. I think I found it. So, again, from what I've seen so far, Pi is a little bit quick on the trigger finger, but again, I haven't seen much of him, so I can't really pass judgment as of yet. Stepping in to game number 4 with Drawnonward as the spy. Looks like he might go for a fast banana bread here once things settle down a bit. Lots of people outside of conversation at the moment, though, so this is not very good timing if he wants to go for it. Very full conversation, but now that things are starting to settle down a bit, he had a bit of an opportunity there. Didn't want to go for it, but he had a shot. Might get the flirt off at the statues. He does indeed. And he should be able to get a couple of inspects off without too much issue as well. Inspects are done. I highly doubt swappage is going to happen. That would just be bad. Drawnonward apparently agrees with me. Oh god, the pathing. Alright, banana bro. Okay, yeah, yep, yeah. Well, I mean, that happened. Drawnonward is face palming really hard. He actually did. I know you couldn't see it, but it was there. It was on the stream. Not my stream, but his one that I'm... Screw it. Let's just find the next game, damn it. There it is. Where does it start? There's it start. Alright. More courtyard 2. Go. More courtyard. Alright. Any 4 of 6 as is the standard. We're all tied up at 2. Drawn goes for the fast time ad. So we'll see what happens there if Pi is able to notice. If timers are used sparingly, they can be incredibly powerful tools because snipers far too often just don't look for them. But again, you have to use them sparingly or they will catch on and murder you for it. Nice, easy banana bread as the double agent gets friendly. Went for the reverse drive by bug, but the ambassador went the wrong direction. That's fine. Probably wasn't the best position to try it in because there were very few places the ambassador could have gone that would have made it work. So Drawnonward just steps over to the statues, hoping to get a pair of inspects in. Might be able to get his second one in. Oh god, he needed a green test there. He needed a green test. He's going into a third cycle at the statues. This could be really bad. This seems like the kind of thing Pi would shoot for from what I've seen from him so far. But apparently he didn't notice enough to bullets drawn in the back of the face for it. That's definitely how English works. Alright, so 2 minutes and 30 left to play, 2 missions and a flirt done. We're looking alright so far as Drawn steps in for the second flirtation of the game. Would really like to hit a green test here. Does not hit a green test here, but looks like he's still in range for finishing this up in one more flirt. So, he shouldn't have any issue with that, luckily. 2 minutes left to play. Drawnonward is definitely on track. Looks like he goes for the purloin here. He does indeed hit the green. At this point, all he has to do is find one more flirt. Actually going for the fake BB, interestingly enough. I don't like that. There were a lot of people in the conversation. He will... Okay! Mental note. These tactics work against Pi. Pi has an itchy trigger finger. He is like me. I like shooting things when I play as sniper. I have trouble not shooting things. That came out really silly. It's fine. Oh boy. Alright. So, after the first 5, Drawnonward is up by 1. I'm so glad I'm finally casting Pi. I'm not used to casting Pi. He's a new player for me as far as casting is concerned. And honestly, he's comparatively new as far as playing is concerned, but he's really damn good at this game, so that's fine. He does have an itchy trigger finger, and I don't know what his spy looks like. I really want to see him play spy, so hopefully replays will happen sooner rather than later. I know Checker's hard at work on that, so Godspeed, my friend. And yeah, let's watch more Spy Party. So, looks like we're heading into the balcony after 5 games. Drawn likes this map. He's good at this map. That is not a good flirt. That is definitely not a good flirt. Pretty much the worst flirt you can possibly get. Just about. I'm yawning. Jeez. Okay. I apologize for that. But... Hello, Ambassador. That's a bug. Are we gonna get shot for that? Looks like we should get shot for that. But apparently Pi didn't see it. As we go for the BB coming out here. And that is gonna wind up just... Whoa! Okay! Apparently Purple Dress was really suspicious. And I didn't notice. Okay, so Pi shoots things. Pi likes shooting things. So do I. I get you, Pi. I totally get where you're coming from here. But don't do that at the same time. Oh, man. That's cool. Man, Pi must be terrifying to play against as a spy because he seems like the kind of person who will catch you off for really inconspicuous stuff. Like, he seems... No, I was gonna say he seems like a very style sniper, but he doesn't really. He's his own beast. But You can never tell when you're just going to die out of nowhere against Pi is kind of what it seems like. So, Drawnonward starting off yet another game. Classic balcony as usual. Really fast flirt. Really fast. Oh god, it's not a good banana bread. There were 2 people out of conversation. That's bad. That narrowed it down to 4 like so fast. That's not what you want to happen. So, Drawnonward, not in the best spot, but he's already got his banana bread done. And 2 more flirts is all he needs with minute and 20 left to play. Should be able to get one in here, but it's not going to be a nice one. He really does want to hit a green test on this. He just does. About 1 minute left to play. That is a green flirt, so 1 more flirt from pretty much anywhere will be able to finish this bad boy up. And Drawn is in a really good spot mission-wise, but that banana bread is really going to cause problems. Let's see if he can manage to make this work. Luckily, the seduction target is being incredibly friendly. He's moving a lot, stepping out a lot. Spent a lot of time at windows, apparently, but okay, somebody got bulleted in the back of the face. And Pi is just, I don't know, he's not, how do I want to say this? Pi seems to be having problems with what I would assume to be tunneling. Because at this point, he only actually had 1 highlight. And surprisingly enough, only 1 low light as well, even though it looked like he should have gotten 2 really solid ones from the contact. But yeah, it's weird to me that you only got 1 low light in that game, but the only having the 1 highlight is fairly telling. So that's, if he does wind up watching this, it's something to keep in mind. Let's find the next game here, shall we? Yep, and where is it? Come on. Where is it? I'll get there, I promise I will. Where the heck is it? Here it is! I found it! Spy Party. Go! Wow, that's a really nice place to start things out. 50% flirt in the first 10 seconds. That is what I'm talking about on balcony. That's a really good start. And the double agent steps in as well for a nice solid banana bread, although Red Tie was taking a drink there, so he can probably get low lit. So, Drawnonward is actually in a completely fantastic position here. He's in a good spot in the conversation circle. And this is why he's in a good spot in the conversation circle, because of the position he was in. He was in a fantastic spot to have the seduction target just cuddle right up to him. And then the seduction target just cuddled right up to him. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a win. That's what a win looks like. That's pretty much a perfect game as far as the balcony is concerned. Thumbs up. Yes. Very nice. Can't count on that kind of stuff happening regularly. There's luck involved in wins like that, but at the same time, Drawn seriously took advantage of everything he was given. That was very nice. Looks like we're heading into the Panopticon next. So, we've seen Pi on middle-sized maps. We've seen him on the littlest of maps, being the balcony. Let's figure out what he snipes like on a really big one. Keep in mind, even though Pi is really good at this game, he's still fairly new compared to people like Drawnonward. Wow, really wants this Twitch. Really trying to get the Twitch, but can't get it because selection target just left. So that's a shame. Drawnonward stepping into a couple of quick inspects. Into the statues! That's the word I was looking for. You can't step into inspections. That doesn't make any sense. So, with a 50% flirt and 2 inspects down... Ooh! That was an interesting bounce. I am intrigued. But Drawn winds up just stepping out into a CC that's kind of empty. Looks like he might actually go for the purloin here. Is it going to do it? Is it going to do it? He's totally going to do it. Nice green test on that. That was pretty important because the laser was hanging out pretty much right there. So, that's our first mission done as Drawnonward steps back into the statues to see if he can finish up this inspect. That's not going to be a problem unless he tries to swap. I don't think he's going to. I mean, he's got room for it, certainly, but it's just dangerous. Yeah, see, Pi swings over right at the last moment. And Drawnonward, with 2 missions done and 2 minutes to go, is in a bit of a dangerous spot there. Very tempting to bug in situations like that, but it wasn't a good idea, and Drawnonward knew it. So he just steps into conversation. Not a place he wants to be, and he knows it. So he just steps back out again. Looks like going for the BB here, but there are a lot of people outside of conversation. He doesn't care. He's just going for it. He's running out of time, and he knows it. Minute and 30 left to play and 2 missions to go. Mind you, we do have half a flirt done. So, if we can hit a green test up nice and close, looks like that's what Drawn's going for. We'll see if he can do it. Steps in the CC, would really like to hit this green here. That was a very dangerous green to try to hit, so Drawnonward didn't even go for it. Problem is you can't twitch there because there's a wall in the way. So if he wants to twitch, he's going to need to seriously twitch. Find the spot right in the corner and able to get that off. So 50 seconds and a mission to go. It is going to be a hard tell, whatever it is. Gets that 180 bounce to the same spot in the window. He did that exact same thing earlier in the game. I still don't know whether that's good or not, but when you get hit, sometimes the 180 is the best way to go. 30 seconds left to play. This is getting dangerous. He'd really like to find this bug, but Pi comes around right at the last... What the heck just happened? I don't think... Was Pi looking? Apparently Pi wasn't looking. So it worked, but the bug missed. And then he comes back and bugs again. Again, I think he got it just when Pi looked away. Oh my god. Well, it's Panopticon, right? You can get away with things that are bad on Panopticon because the sniper kid just can't see you. That he just can't because he's just looking at the other half of the map. So you can afford to like walk through the middle of the CC to get a bug that missed and then turn around and try to go for it again. That you can do that stuff. I mean, don't, but you can. Yeah. That was awesome. I enjoyed that. Where's the next game? Here's the next game. Spy Party. Alright. Once again, Drawnonward as the spy, as it will be for the rest of the evening. Pi as our resident sniper. Drawnonward starting things out with a quick seduce at a conversation. I don't know where I was going with that sentence, but it wasn't where it should have gone. Ooh, that's an awkward spot on the window, and Drawnonward just gets out of there as soon as he can. Not a place you want to be as a spy. Ooh, is he going for the quick purloin here? he is indeed, hits the green test on that, so could have been really dangerous, but the green test is going to help immensely. Drawnonward stepping back for a banana bread to, I'm yawning again. Wow, I apologize. Hopefully, to destroy, oh god, okay, wow, that's a cool as heck tactic. That's so neat. When you get a green purloin off, and you're able to, in an inconspicuous fashion, take a drink before the purloin goes off again, you're pretty much cleared for the purloin at that point. That is a very, very slick move, and I like it a lot. And yet, see, bullets, it worked like a charm. That's such a cool move. I love that move so much because, okay, rant time. For those of you who are new to Spy Party and don't know how the purloin works, the way it works is you get a purloin and you take a drink from Toby and a guest list disappears. But then if you hit a green test, what happens is the next person who takes a drink is, okay, you reject the drink if you hit a green test. You don't have to take a drink, you reject the drink. Then the next person who takes a drink will steal the guest list for you. So what you do as a sniper is you keep track of all the people who reject a drink. And then you keep track of all the people who reject a drink. And then when someone takes a drink and the guest list did not get stolen, you just kind of clear your mental list of people who have rejected drinks. And then when someone takes a drink and the guest list goes away, then you'll highlight everybody but the people on your list. But if you can manage to, as a spy, call Toby back over after getting the green test on the purloin and take a drink, the sniper's mental list gets reset, and you're not on that list anymore. The only problem you run into is, A, if you're not very subtle about it and just kind of like call him right back to you as soon as you reject the drink. That's really, really suspicious. And the other thing, the other way you can run into trouble is if you take the drink and then someone else immediately takes a drink and the sniper can see that it was a green test because of how fast the gas list got stolen. Then you die. But that is corner case enough that I think this is a freaking brilliant maneuver. It's so cool and I love it to bits. I myself have never pulled it off in a smooth enough fashion to bother doing it. I've never had that opportunity, but I want to really bad. Alright, so with that rant out of the way, let's watch some more Spy Party. Okay, so let's have a look here. Drawnonward, back on Courtyard 2, starting things out at the statues. Couple of quick inspects, no swappage going on. Early statue visits with no swaps. If you can't get the swap off, if you didn't get there that fast, early statue visits are usually not a very good thing because so many people highlight for statues, just right off the bat. If you go to statues, you get highlight. That playing with the highlight for so long during the game can be quite a problem. Drawnonward gets a flirt done, by the way. It wasn't a green. It was standard issue flirt. That is a bold banana bread. That is a very bold banana bread. He was alone in conversation with the double agent. So if the double agent was out, if the other double agent was outside of conversation, well, crap. But if he wasn't, that could actually wind up almost getting you low lit. Like situations like that wind up working very well usually, assuming the other suspected DA was in fact in conversation. So, Drawnonward able to pick up another flirt. One more flirt and he'll be able to get that mission done. Minute and 15 left to play with 2 missions done, those being the inspects and the contact. So 1 more flirt and a hard tell with 1 minute to go. Not necessarily a place you want to be in. You're a little bit low on time here. Drawn goes in for the statue swap. Does not hit a green test. GTFO! Looks like he got out of that okay, but still dangerous. Should be able to get his flirt here without too much issue. There's the countdown going off, but does Pi know? Does he know? I don't think he's figured out who it is, so Drawnonward should be able to pick up the win, and indeed, he does. That was scary as heck, but it wound up working out. That was cool. I really enjoyed that. Wow. We found drama. We found it. Alright. So, that was a fun game. I like that one. Nodding. Yes, that was good. So, let's find the next one. Here's the next one. I found it. That was fast. So, starting things off once again on Courtyard 2. Whoa, that was a red time ad. That's not very good. Oh, man. Red time ads, like, I don't know. They're one of the easier things to get away with red tests of. Yes, the audio cue is there, but quite often snipers just don't notice the audio cue, so it's usually not a huge deal. But it can still be a problem. He did get the contact off though. Banana bread comes off without any issue. I wasn't really able to look at that because I was ranting about red time ads. Flirt comes off once again, so 2 of those done at this point. 1 more will finish that up. 2 minutes and 45 left to play. We've got the 1 mission done in form of the banana bread. Drawnonward looks like he's going for a twitch flirt here if he can get it off. Should be able to. Oh god, that was scary. But it looked like he was able to get it off without too much trouble. Pi turned around at a really scary moment there. But the yeah, it wound up working out okay. Ooh, my mouse pointer's on screen. That's bad. Drawnonward steps in to get his inspects done, and while I've got a moment, because I see the question in chat, what happens when you get a red test on the time ad is the beep happens. It adds the time as usual, it just beeps. That was what pathing looks like. But I don't think Pi was looking, so that's okay. It was bad, but it's fine. That's okay. That's all right. That's suspicious, but we can deal. Goes for the bug. Is he gonna survive? Is he gonna? I think he did it. I think he did it. I think he won, ladies and gentlemen. Another game on the board for Mr. Onward. Some scary stuff going on in that game, but things worked out all right. Pi is having some issues. I don't know how he's doing as Spy, but he's not doing so hot as Sniper. I wish I could see his Spy play. I really do. I haven't really been able to see it at all at any point in time. Hopefully replays will happen soon enough and I'll be able to see that. But stepping into another game here on Courtyard 2 once again. super early green purloin coming out of Drawn Onward there. That can be either great or absolutely terrible. Quite often, right at the beginning there, the sniper's looking at other things. Purloin goes off. Generalissimo is the one who grabbed the drink, and this should throw Pi off quite nicely. You generally don't keep track right at the beginning there because you're memorizing statues and, you know, low-lighting cast and stuff. But at this point in time, Drawn Onward looks like he's in a fairly good spot with that hardtail already out of the way. Able to step into statues, pick up that pair of inspects to start things off. Sets that statue right back down again. And stepping out to the windows. Minute and 50 seconds left to play. Drawn Onward already with 2 missions done and a hardtail to boot. Looking very solid so far in this game. Pi has got his work cut out for him if he wants to finish this up strong. Basically, if he wants to win. I don't know why I complicated that so much. But if he wants to win, he's got his work cut out for him. And of course he wants to win. He's playing Spy. This is just not a good sentence. I'm going to talk about something else now. Drawn doesn't really want to be here. So he leaves. So he's going to flirt again. Okay, cool. Green test would obviously be nice because then he won't have to worry about his positioning for the next flirt. About a minute left to play on the clock. Does indeed hit the bullets. He doesn't hit the bullets. Bullets hit somebody else, but that's not how my brain works when something unexpected happens in the middle of a sentence. Usually when that happens, I just say words, like my sentence just like swerves at a weird angle, and then I try to make it make sense, which usually works, but this time I just wound up saying the wrong thing. I think we've got a couple games left to play. I know this is a bit of a shorter show, but I really wanted to cast Pi after so long, and I saw a Drawn Onward game against Pi that went on for an hour and 20 minutes. And since Pi didn't stream, I've got about 40 minutes of gameplay to cast. So we're doing that. Modern! Go! It looks pretty! Yes! Alright, so, now that that's out of the way, we're in range for a bug. So he bugs. And dies. Okay, we were playing known one bug. I just noticed that. Am I the only one who loves that game type so much? Just the known one bug? It's either known one bug or known 3 as far as the modern is concerned, because as far as the bugs go, they're really obvious in conversation, but they're so smooth when you're walking. They're so smooth. Especially Papa Danger's cane hand bug. Holy crap, that is smooth. That is so smooth. Anyways, Spy Party. Where is it? Here, I think. It is I mean, that's not, okay, let's find the next game. Okay, ballroom. Okay, cool. This is, let's just Spy Party. Oh, wait a second, that's not actually a ballroom game, it's just a YouTube video. I don't know what Drawn Onward's doing here. I'm so confused. Nothing makes sense. Apparently I turned the stream off. Alright. So, apparently that was his outro, just watching the YMCA dance. Damn it. Okay. So, that's the show, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god. What an ending. Wow. Alright. So, announcements. Tuesday, I cast with someone. It's fun. I like doing that. That's at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern, as is the norm. Friday, I think, is Spy on the Hill, possibly. I don't know. I'll get back to you on that. If it is, yes, Spy on the Hill's awesome. That's happening on the official Spy Party Twitch page at twitch.tv/SpyParty. Watch it. It's fun. If it doesn't happen on Friday, I'm going to do a show on Friday. Hopefully a casual Friday, in which, what happened? What? I just saw that show up on Drawn's stream, and I have no idea what that was for. But that's fine. Back to my train of thought, if I can find it. If there's no Spy on the Hill on Friday, I'm going to do a show. Hopefully a casual Friday, which is basically just a newbie cast. And then Sunday rolls around, and I do another one of these. So yeah, that's announcements out of the way. Am I done? I think I'm done. Thanks a ton for coming out, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys on Tuesday. And until then, this is Boshi, signing off. That was not a very good outro, but we make do. Bye, guys.